It's nice to see these guys smashing the fences and getting into the trees. It's nice to see them in the morning. It's good to see that we got some rain as well, because that grass seed now will hopefully shoot away and start growing. We drilled that yesterday. You can check that out in yesterday's video. But yeah, let's get started and get some cattle fed. So we're just getting the molasses into the mixer. Onto the straw blower for me. We'll get this put about. Getting plenty of straw blown out to these guys. Give them their nice clean bed. See, they're pretty chilled. We bed the cattle down every single day, and I try and get it in the video most days. Bit repetitive maybe for some people, but I think it's important to show maybe viewers that are just fleeting and just clicking on our channel every now and then, that farmers are looking after their animals every single day. It's not just me. Like, there's thousands, tens, probably, I wonder how many people work in agriculture, in animal agriculture in the UK. There's got to be tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people working in it, looking after these guys. And I think that sometimes gets forgotten in the media when there are negative stories that come out. So yeah, I think it's important to keep putting it in. Still loving these concrete troughs, by the way, although we do need to find some different feed barrier, sort of the metal bits on the top. They need to come out a little bit because I just can't reach the feed at the other side of the trough, just because we've got these gates. So whether I get Ernest Lang to make me some, I don't know. So we're just getting some cattle out now. Hello, pretties. Got these out for the British beef. Come on. So I'm looking around here for a specific number. You're a good thing, aren't you? You'll get in there. Hello. Just try and walk around them on my own, then we can keep them fairly calm. Maybe some of them will stay laid down. Right, I'm in the daff. My dad's gonna go and take some cattle. I think he's then off to Thirsk Market. See if he can get some. And I'm gonna be on carting barley, I think, again with Don's trailer. So I'm on the 6215 and we'll go and get the trailer on. So I've just given the windows a bit of a dusting off. Now we're just on with filling the mixer. We're back up here, there's even more stuff being dumped. So we've got cannabis farm, or the remnants of it. And that's extra from, what, maybe 4 days ago? Maybe a week, it might have been a week since I've been up here. I think that's pretty similar, although that bag might be new, that builder's bag. A bit further over, so you got a bit here. And then further up you've got some more. Yeah, just a bit there. And this is not, you know, this is not shocking to us anymore, because it's what it's getting like round here. There's no deterrent. Bit there. To the side. The people that's tipping this, right, will tip it anywhere, right? That you could give them a free place to tip it, and because this is a little bit closer to where the free place is to tip, they'll just come and tip here. Like, there needs to be an actual deterrent. When these networks people are doing these things, start finding out that the mate who's a man with a van got done. The mate who's a man with a van has got locked up, or they've had the van took off them and smashed up, then they're going to start thinking, well, this could be me next. They're not thinking it's me next, they're thinking I could just get away with it, so we'll keep tipping. Look at that beast. Nice. Right, I'm back in the yard now, we just weighed off. We'll get this tipped in the shed. See, it's coming out. We're going to get that milled straight away. There you go. Right, then we'll get another one fetched now. So we're getting it very, very full. It looks like good barley. It's a nice sample, is this. Don's linseed's nicely coming up. Over there. I wanted to put in a little bit here about the Institute for Agricultural Management. Now they're doing a conference in London on the 7th of November, I think it is, and they've kindly asked me to come along. I'm not going to be talking there. Like, I don't think I'm not at that level. I'm not at that level yet. But yeah, I know someone who is. David Jones is going to be talking there, giving an insight into his farming business and how he does things. But there's also going to be talkers from the UN. So a guy that's really high up in the UN is going to be giving like an international flavour of agriculture. It's going to be people talking about AI, new technology coming into the industry and how we're going to harness that, and then like people management and things like that. So I think it's going to be a great conference to learn something from and take home back to the farm. 2, it's a great place to network and meet like-minded people. And 3, it's down in London, so it's nice that it's getting people maybe out of the comfort zone, off farm, seeing just seeing something seeing something different in going to the city to actually do something to do with farming, if you know what I mean, like learn something about farming. Everything's always on farms, isn't it? And it's nice to get actually out into a big city like London and experience that as well. So yeah, that's on the 7th of November, I believe. Check it out. I'm going down because Richard there, who is the chairman, it's part of You Matters, so Richard Price, he's kindly asked us to attend, and also just to support David in doing his talk there, really, just to cheer him on. So yeah, if people want to be part of that, it's fully inclusive. Anyone can go down there, from agricultural students right to the CEO of Dyson Farming or whatever. In fact, there's somebody from Dyson Farming talking there. So yeah, like, it is, anybody can go there to learn something and take some home back to the farm. So yeah, check that out. Coming up in November, long time away, innit? But I thought, the press release came out the other day, so I thought we better talk about it now and then get things rolling, get people thinking about the future. Back at the farm now, these guys are enjoying their lick tubs, and we'll get that tipped off after dinner, and then you can take Donny's trailer back. Hello. Hello. You're lovely, aren't you? You're lovely. Right, we're back on here. We'll get this tipped off. Milling's happening. And then I've got this to drop back off to Don, the trailer. And then I've got his disc to take back to him that we used last autumn. That we've just kept in the yard. It was in the field for ages, actually. Take those back, and then everything's sorted then. Here we go. Crawl it forwards. So I've just got back to the farm, and we're going to go and pick those discs up of Don's, but I need to get the drawbar onto the back of the tractor. It's missing from there. Okie dokie. Have to find one. So we need the hook off. So we just pop this pin up here. Look at the soil, it's got it stuck in there. Probably not that soil off, to be fair. Get that pin up, that'll come out, and then we'll put the drawbar on this with a pin through it. So this hasn't been out in a long time. It's either hasn't been out in a long time or it's never been out. I think it might soil in it, look. Look at that. Soil and dust that's got in there, so we'll just scrape that out, and we'll put in the other bit. So got my drawbar on. I'll line that up with that rope. I'm hoping it's there. John Deere's have this fancy pin with that. Yeah. So look at that, eh? Oh. As if I know what I'm doing. Push that down. If you leave it like that, it's unlocked. If that comes across, the weight of that holds it down, and then there ain't no way that's coming out. It's quite a good design, really, isn't it? Alright, pull it out. Alright, even if if you bounce up and down somewhere, the pin's never going to come out. Quite a clever design as well. For this jack to stop it running down, you think, how's that going to run? It might turn itself down on the road. Not when you drop these gigantic spanners in there. It's not going anywhere, is it? Good idea, that. Right, so we've got it on. We've locked it into the transport position, and we'll get down the road with it. It is a bit of a beast going down, because I think it travels a bit to one side or something. I can't quite remember. There was something about it. You don't go very fast with it. It's a bit rocky. You just take your time. Get it there in one piece. It was probably made when tractors were doing 30k. It might not be that old actually, but like 50k, you don't want to be blasting about with something like this at 50k. Like, that's what some of these young lads need to learn. You need to sometimes not be flat out. You need to drive it to the machine in question. And this one's going to be a 30k. Down here with the agronomist, but I don't think there's anything we can really spray on here that sorts that job out, unless it's lead. Ha! Ha! There they go, destroying this field. So we've looked at everything, and basically we need this rain to kick everything off and start all the weeds growing before we start thinking about spraying them off, because they're all either very, very small or they're just not there at the minute. So yeah, the nitrogen really needs to take hold, and then we'll have another look at it next Tuesday and put a plan together from there. So right, I'm going to get back to taking these discs back to Don's, and then they're out of the way. Another job ticked off. Right, we're back in the yard, and it's feeding time. Just getting the last of these fed. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. I didn't know, but my little man's here at the farm, because Esme and Bella have both been to hospital to see an ear specialist. So if you remember, Bella had a bit of a problem with her ear while we were on holiday. Well, it's never really sort of cured it. So it got better and then got worse and got better, and the waiting list on the NHS has been 18 months or something absolutely ridiculous. And so they've been for a private consultation, and I'm not one to do things like going private, but when it's them two and it's something as important as the hearing, because Esme suffers with it as well, I thought it needed to be done. Now Esme needs grommets, but to get that done private, that's like $3,000. So I think we might just have to do it. The NHS is an absolute joke, isn't it? Like, you pay your taxes and then like you can't get anywhere, and when it's like your kids, if it's for me, we'll wait it out, but when it's for... Hello mate, what you got? What? A lizard?
It's new.
It's new, is it? Oh, aren't you lucky? Hello Leo. Yes, hello. Yeah, it's like a good holiday, isn't it? $3,000. And I'm fortunate to be in a position where I've got an extra income from YouTube and things like that. How do people go on when people are living in in a cost of living crisis, and then you can't get your treatment on NHS. You've got to wait 18 months to get anything, and yeah, I'm very fortunate to be able to say yes or no. Anyway, we got one more avenue before we go private. There's Barnsley Hospital. We're waiting to hear back from them, but if that's a long waiting list, because Doncaster's 18 months, if that's a long waiting list, then that's the only way. And I want to thank everyone on YouTube for watching, because I wouldn't have that spare income to just be able to do stuff like that. So yeah, right. Anyway, that's a bit of a downer, isn't it? But you know, things can be fixed. Basically, it is 5 o'clock. We do need to. We could go home, but the sheet, we could take that back today while it's nice and dry, or we can do it tomorrow when it's really wet. So we're gonna put the tines on, get up there, and then get them tyres back. So we put this green sheet on to keep the birds off it, the easy sheet, and the plastic one stops the air getting into it and the water. Oh, get that off now. We've got loads of tyres in our way. So we're sorting out the big bed sheet now. There we go. Which way? Oh, this way. So just a case of sorting out the odd tyre now. We got it all folded up and out of the way. Much better just spending half an hour doing that today than being a wet sloppy mess tomorrow when we get all this rain. So yeah, nice to just get that ticked off. So just the mixer to put away, and Noah's just putting on the straw blower ready for tomorrow, and that's it really. So if you've liked today's video, then please press the like button, subscribe if you're not already, check out the merch at Joeseelsjobs.com. I need to get a restock of some bits and bobs. Is there anything that you want, email me, and I'll try and get it in stock next time. But yeah, it's been a nice day today. I've liked it. Liked just going and getting some barley and taking bits and bobs back and stuff like that. Yeah, it's been all right as that. Obviously, the other all the stuff with Esme and Bella, we'll just have to sort that. But that's just the state of the NHS, isn't it? These days, it is overstretched, underfunded, or just, I don't know, don't really seem to work anymore. So I can't say if I can blame this person or that person, but it doesn't seem to work very well at all. You actually have to queue up. I don't know what it's like at your doctor's, but you now actually have to turn up at the doctor's before 8 o'clock to get an appointment. Like, you used to have to ring up at 8 o'clock. Now you have to actually be there in person. It's just like getting beyond a joke. Anyway, I can rant about that for, you know, till cows come home while they're home. So I'm off. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.